Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Pokemon here, and today I have for you first of the Power Rangers videos that are coming up in the future. I got you Power Rangers, the 10 strongest Red Rangers and the 10 Laughable weakest ranked. Let's see how we go. We're gonna see what they say, and I'm gonna read what their opinions, and I'm gonna say what mine is. Red Ranger, all this other stuff. Let's go. Weakest, Andros, Space Ranger, from telekinetic to make his mask, to masked his real voice, voice to hand combat. There's not much that Power Rangers in Space Andros can do is treatment of the Turbo Rangers. However, his greatest weakness as a leader, inability to trust others. The Red Turbo Ranger, including his love for Ashley, mightly have not ever became Space Ranger and all had Alpha 6 not convinced Astros to fork into Andros to fork over the Astromorphers. How then, in effect, most Andros victory is fluked when Rita repelled Lord Zed and whatever the rest of them, it simply destroyed his energy, deciding to a decision he pushed into making that his greatest power his great powers could be exact leader if he could make a better. I have to agree, but I really didn't see much of that. Really didn't see much of in space. The strong West from Time Force. Wes Collins, Time Force Ranger. He was the second commander. Although he was Ranger, the real leader was Pink Ranger Jen. Was happy to take the role in battle as commander, but Jen serves as leader of the group. Has the qualities of being a great leader, and there is unlimited to work as well. Is not limited to work well with Jen. His strong bravery and self-confidence, willing to send his teammates back in the future in order to save their lives, even if it risks his own. When he remains Red Ranger S, in order to command the Silver Guardians, even acknowledging his work with team capacity, requiring the Quantum Ranger Eric side leaders do know when to ask for help. Gotta agree, West is a great Red Ranger, one of my favorites. Time Force is also like in my top 5. I'll have to make a video about that, but gotta agree with that. Weak Jack from SPD, walking through walls, saving everybody from incoming meters, are cool, but pretty cool. Jack Lander SPD isn't later quality at the end of the day. Not only does Jack lack in experience with most Rangers, but he also likes to deserve to lead. Fans point out that Jack hasn't made a Red Ranger in Hizley given the Blue Ranger much more depth during his SPD role. Jack seems to have expended pride no matter how brave or kind the person is. And he or she does gotta agree with that. At the end of the day, what was Sky, I think his name was? I forget what the Blue Ranger. I forget what the Blue Ranger's name. I think he could have been a greater one. Leo. Like other Rangers, Leo wasn't even supposed to be the leader. His brother ensured Leo would take over at the final end. He definitely wasn't perfect, but and he even found himself in dramatic challenges. But he's a powerful and capable Red Ranger at the end of the day. What even more significant is through his character growth and changes, and Leo adopts and stuff. I gotta agree with that. He is a good Ranger. Scott weak. I don't know. I have to see what they have to say. Scott Truman isn't all bad, but he does exhibit some worse. Not only is he cocky and unforgiving, when it comes to unforgiving when it comes to disobedience, but he also observes a lot of things, like his father and his vehicle, stuff that doesn't matter, like his father and his vehicle, while most siblings have to live up to their Scott is the opposite issue. Make sure something. Scott could focus on being an authority, yet compelling leader instead of great leader. Gotta agree, but like I have to say, RPM's like my favorite season. Let's see, Mac Operational Drive Strong. If we judged by first sight, he seems like a weak ranger. He stole his father's morpher of Earth. He stole his father's morpher and to obtain the title. After all, in which he isn't a particular noble move. Mac isn't observed, but is it an observably rendered as an android? Mac found a lot of confidence. His ultimate choice. Ultimately, his choice and actions makes him one of the strongest, self-sacrificing, proving that he is willing to do others, making him brave, strong leader. And even if he was a bit worried, I don't know what to say about that one because I didn't see much of Operation Overdrive. Yeah. Weak Tyler from Dino Charge. While we won't blame searching for a missing father, he should have followed his pursuit on his own time rather than during his time as a ranger. But not only did it endure him and his teammates by his mindless pursuit of leadership, but he unwilling to miss down sledge of himself. It's really too bad Tyler didn't focus on recovering and avenging his father rather than his job as a leader. Good fighter, keep with the keen mind, could have been a good leader. Gotta agree. I gotta say, Dino Church had way too many Rangers, in my opinion. Carter strong. While he may not be physically strong in number one Power Ranger, Carter is the most heart of any undoubtedly superpower. Should not look for any further than Carter. His heroics is a firefighter who saves lives. A firefighter saved him his life. As Superman varies, he puts people's lives first. Then Zor. Carter isn't without flaws. He may not do that well with teammates who don't want to do his orders. His character is a little stagnant. I don't know. He also likes creativity, and he's still one of the greatest. Don't know really much to like Super. I remember watching part of it. He was an interesting character, so that much. weak Casey. Spirit stands up to bully. Ranger above most quality students in Peshawar. Unfortunately, this Cub statue is what makes him weak character. Still very wet behind ears. Still, when he makes mental, he's still very wet behind ears when he's up on the mantle. The fact that he fails to get his strike because he followed other students, he followed what other students were doing. In fact, he was not the only student who failed for some reason, proving he isn't master material. As a teacher, Casey preserves physically without asking questions and blindly follow his leader with. Gotta agree with that. Case visitors. Oh, Laura. Power Rangers. I don't know what to say about her, just because she came in late. Even though we didn't see as a righteous team, she came in the hidden, giving Jim the boot, proving that she'd be a strong, capable leader. There's female one who was an evil. Laura, unfortunately, didn't hold up to the position. Courting, she is an equine fighter who is even more skilled than her brother. She sacrificed more time in order to send Master's Androids, in order to master the ceiling symbol. Wanted to be the leader of the team needed in the season, putting otherwise. Upon witnessing Laura's skills, many fans were cheated, especially when the first leader on the team only a few episodes her brother covered from her. I gotta agree, but just because we didn't sure, I agree and disagree with that. I gotta say, just because we didn't see her much, that's why she's not my top favorite ones. Rocky. It is fair. Rocky, I'm not gonna butcher it, replaced Jason, the first season of Mighty Morphin, wasn't going to easily take any Ranger. Even huge letdown. Even so, it was a huge letdown. Not only was Tommy the leader of the team at the time, rendering the Red Rangers not important, no less important, but Rocky was not a great Red Ranger, neglecting his duties for self-ambitions, issuing at times, even sent a 12-year-old to go fight in his place after he injured in battle. Not only Rocky wasn't a leader, he was weak that his 12-year-old stood in his place on the team for good. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I know exactly what they're talking about too. Okay, this one. Cole. And strong, and as of right now, I know that the real life person of him, we're going to ignore that as of right now, but Cole Evans already was a strong leader from raised in the jungle. He was good power from being able to communicate with the Wild Zords. Incredible agility, and also superhuman senses. His physical is one of the leaders. He had adult teen rather than a teen. Cold drawbacks. Only drawback wasn't he was willing to take advice. Tori was many believed to could have been the actual Ranger. Cole brought an emotion awareness to the team. But he does lack the balance to take number one as a Red Ranger. Gotta agree with that. But I like Buffers. Let's just get that one. No offense, I just think it's pretty bad. Oh, and it's sad to hear Shane Ninja Storm. It is It's this. It is sad to hear that the actor actually died. I forget how they say he died, but rest in peace, and I hope pray for his friends and family. I didn't make a video about it because I didn't really know what to say about it, and it wasn't something I did at the time about making videos about people who died. Shane was terrible working with his team. He was a strong, capable ranger. Has learned to work until as a unit rather than a lone wolf, but he serves in the team. Mr. Team well more skilled than most Red Rangers brought to the table, saying visited the mental attacks and manufactured a couple of his super speed abilities to control air and a range of abilities to learn at the Wind Ninja Academy, make him a true force of recognize. I don't know. With Shane's biggest weakness is his ability to trust, which caused his protect his team, eventually earning his battleizer, but he retired from the team in order to teach at the academy. Yeah, and still serves mankind. I don't agree with Shane. Weak Troy, not gonna say it. I'm gonna skip this one because we all know it's true. This he is pretty bad. Strong Tommy, because he struggled with his battleizer, witnessing. Yeah, he does come close, but just because he is Tommy Oliver, Jason David Frank, one of the best Rangers out there. Wink Nick. Yeah. Good. What's good about being the most powerful winner, keeping yourself double in title? What happens to Nick? This leader's supposed to be commanding behind his team. Nick's team as to be his cheerleaders only, making him his apparent weakness. Poor Nick isn't seen. I like Nick. I think he's good. Right. Yeah, he did good. TJ, one of the strongest Rangers, or TJ took over Brave. Good-hearted. TJ rescues Alan. He is case giving streak attack. Half the season after his demotion to the Blue Ranger and all this other stuff. Turbo Effort was a pretty bad season. So weak Jaden's heart is usually in the right place, but he doesn't seem to get a lot. He doesn't seem to get things right all the time. With Super Rise of the Red Ranger, Bullzord off crucial, particularly when he refuses to let on the team. Weakness isn't just a poor leadership, but is in fact the fact that he doesn't even supposed to be the Red Ranger. Once Laura returns, Jane just tosses his hands up in the air, and he just doesn't want to impress in terms of a Ranger, given the standard strongest Ranger first set. And then you got Jason Hart, the original. What did he say? Particularly returning as the Gold Ranger in Zeo, since Zordon said, "These Mighty Morphin gives us powers, let's go." Rangers were hooked. And yeah. And I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. Link to this will be in the description below. If there's anything you want to read over. And yeah, tell me who's your favorite Red Ranger. I have no idea who mine is, But with that, I have to say goodbye.